I hope that you're having an awesome day. It's currently 11:20 on Saturday, July 31st. And if you're not catching this on Facebook, please make sure that you're following me on Facebook and Instagram. As well, this will be posted under YouTube, where I also do tons of videos. So make sure that you take the time to like, subscribe, comment, etc. And I'm just looking to see where the comments are here. So if you are hopping on, just let me know, comment, say hello. And again, if you would like your own new moon energy card pull, or if you have a question, let me know, and we can kind of read into where your new moon is going, okay? So I'm using my herbal medicine cards here. And so we have a lot of astrological things going on. So I already did a video on August, and also for your signs, the 4 different elemental signs through astrology. So if you're a fire, earth, air, or water, then I'm still drinking my coffee actually, even though it's 11:21. Then I would recommend watch those videos. Again, you might be a sun. It can be your sun, moon, or rising signs as well. So you might want to watch more than one of those videos. And they're just underneath my playlist, Astrological Sign Monthly Readings. All right, so again, if you're hopping on, let me know. I just want to make sure comments are working because sometimes Facebook acts a little funny. And so again, from an astrological standpoint, August 8th is going to be the Lionsgate portal for 2021. So there's this beautiful opening that's happening. And so for people, we're getting this amazing upgrade. And so if you're feeling like, as this new moon's approaching, even things are a little bit kind of rocky, for a lot of people, I'm noticing really, really, really good things happening to those who have been really earning a lot of points spiritually. So for someone like myself who's been doing a lot and having to adapt to a lot of changes, I'm already finding like there's this up and up and up energy that I can almost feel coming in the future. I would love a birthday message for the 4th. Happy birthday, Trina. Would love to give that to you. So just pay attention to, have you been doing the work? Because it's going to make a difference. So if you haven't been doing the work, maybe between now, so you're at the beginning of your August, as this new moon's coming in, really start making more of an effort, okay? So Trina, let's go with the Sycamore subconscious here. All right, I'm taking a deep breath. So I'm getting gratitude right now is really, really important, okay? So feel free to share, anyone that's watching. Thank you, yes I have, good. Do you do a gratitude practice? So every morning when I wake up, I make an effort. I absolutely have to do my gratitude. So whether it's 2 things or 20 things, it really gets my mindset in the right place. And then the other thing that I'm doing my best to remember is at nighttime before I go to bed, do my gratitude practice as well. And also, if we want to shift our mindset, as I was saying, during kind of challenging times, because this is more, even though I'm talking about the new moon and the Lionsgate portal, I'm kind of talking about this early so we can start prepping for it as well. So this is highly recommended. Again, even though Trina, it's coming up for you, it's also triggering things for everybody else. Get in that mindset to change your thinking, change your thought process. But thinking processes are really important. So I actually just did a daily for today, Trina, so you should also watch that, because that's kind of what it's talking about, is why these things are important. Okay, absolutely, Trina says yes, because I mean, there are so many great things to be grateful for, and that's going to start raising our vibration. So when the new moon comes in, as I said, and these big changes are coming up, our bodies are going to feel comfortable with it. Our bodies are going to recognize the new energy. Otherwise, if we're feeling stale or stuck or emotionally overloaded or overcharged, you're going to find that as you're starting to upgrade around the new moon, your body might be like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about this. So I know for myself personally, I've been going through a lot of detox, and now my body's just slowly coming back into a time where I feel like it's starting to open up to wanting some unhealthy things again. But it's like my body wouldn't let me, and that's related to this new moon energy of going up. Okay, we're going up, which is awesome. So again, emotionally prepare yourself, and then the mental thoughts will come together. So even Trina, for yourself today, just focus on the blessings, right? So if there's something going on, it's like, okay, what is the blessing from this? Not the lesson. What is the blessing? That's a good word. And I think that came up in somebody else's reading yesterday that I did for them. We really talked about when we're going through turbulence, because she's going through massive upgrades, and it's so beautiful. I'm very similar to myself. But it's like, okay, when you see a little bit of a sign or a symbol, when you're going through a tough time, because she's aware of those things, then just start to look a bit deeper into what is the sign or symbol? What is it that I'm learning right now, right? What is the blessing? And you're going to kind of remind yourself, oh yeah, no, this is why I'm doing all of this stuff, because I said that I wanted to. So if you are going through any type of turbulence, just remind yourself of those things, okay? So Leo is very, very creative. And so not only are we going through like new beginnings creativity wise, I'm certainly feeling that with my product line, but the Lionsgate energy is also something that's separate that happens to be happening at the exact same time, which is again the blessings that are coming, and our emotional frequency is going to start kind of bouncing up. So we want to feel comfortable as that happens. And then the other thing that we have coming up is a full moon on the 22nd of August in Aquarius. And so basically we had an Aquarius full moon in July, around the 23rd, 24th. And so we're just coming off of that, going into the new moon, experiencing all this, and then back into Aquarius energy. So that's very rare for there to be two back-to-back Aquarius full moons. We don't hear about that very often if you do pay attention to this. So my friend and I, Melissa Minton, from the Mighty Lotus, are going to be doing a full moon retreat for people who are shifting, who are growing, who are learning, who are exploring the type of things that we do. So she does emotion code, Akashic Records, because she's been training through me. And for you guys that don't know, I do things like theta healing, which again can bump your energy up throughout these shifts. We're going to be doing meditation, giving people healing messages. I'm offering Reiki healing, and you're also going to get like a little package that's going to give you guys some discounts and recordings and things like that, which is beautiful. So that event is 111, and it's for 2 evenings, the 23rd and the 24th, so right after this full moon. So Aquarius energy is very much about, it feels like emotional bonding, okay? And so emotional bonding is basically when, we'll say 2 people or 3 people, could be multiple, could be worldly bonding, where people come together and they kind of inspire, and they discuss things that they're aspired to do. And it's about, again, that creative energy matching like intelligence. So that's kind of what I'm getting, that also as we go through the new moon, that the full moon is going to start helping us heal and grow in tons of different ways. So you might find career-wise that if there's something not working out for you, it's because there might be like a one-way ticket to go to Africa over here, okay? That's just an example, but it's like trusting that when there are blocks on your path, that it could just be that there's a door opening in another way. So we have to expand our thought process, and that's kind of what this new moon is helping us with. It's really beautiful. I'm getting kind of like a flower energy where we are again blossoming and learning how to evolve and grow, not just spiritually, but it feels like really a strong emotional energy. So what's interesting is when 2021 kind of came about, And especially with all these beautiful changes that we are experiencing. You might not call them beautiful, but it is, because we're changing together in society. But we changed from life kind of being all about like work and money and just working really, really hard, to take care of your families. We shifted over into this kind of Aquarius energy where, like, this isn't just for 2021, this is like for the next couple 100 years. We're going into that artsy side. We're going into that humanitarian side. So you can probably already start to feel how people are wanting to express more. They're wanting to vocalize more. So this is where we have to clean out old toxic relationships and, people that have told you things that have been hurtful. So whether you're cleaning out the partner, or you're cleaning out the emotional charged energy that makes you angry and upset, it's your job to clean the energy up and out, okay? So the new moon, although it's like supposed to be new moons, new beginnings, happy manifesting, I'm actually getting that it's more about a cleaning up the energy, so that we can feel more of that magic energy that we're going to be experiencing over the next so many years. Okay, so very, very intense. And if you're not on my Reiki group, you might want to join that if any of this stuff interests you, because we're starting to talk a little bit deeper about some of the energy that we're experiencing, so that people can kind of participate in conversation, or offer other people healing energy or card readings and stuff like that. Okay, so let's pull up some more cards, and if you have a question, just ask. We can pull out a card for that. Chickweed, perspective, very, very fitting, okay? Also flowers on this. So even if we close our eyes, put your hand up to your heart here. Breathe into the heart. I'm kind of getting a lotus energy, okay? And to me, what a lotus represents is like just positive and peaceful energy. So I think a big thing is that the world needs healing. So around this new moon, make sure that you're shifting your energy in a positive way towards the world. So this is a really, really important thing, especially being in strong Aquarius energy as well. Aquarius they tend to think from a humanitarian perspective. They tend to think of society as a whole and not just like little tiny individuals, right? So that's what's coming up, is start shifting your energy so you can help other people. So you can start sending out good vibes to those around you, so that together we can start evolving and growing. So again, around the new moon, whatever you choose to do, just make sure that you're putting out like healthy thoughts, also creating healthy patterns for yourself. So as we were talking about, create the gratitude practice for yourself if you don't do that already. And again, even underneath the Reiki group, you can also share things that you're grateful for if you need a little bit of emotional support that way. That sort of thing, okay? So again, sometimes people like to inbox me and like they want to talk about things that way, but that's what I'm creating the Reiki group for, is so that we can have more dialogue and you can ask questions, you can express things in a place where other people are going to benefit from it as well. And so when I go to discuss things, that's where I can discuss it, instead of, I do feel like when people are inboxing me, that it's other people are missing out on just that dialogue, okay? So again, if you would like a message or you have a question, let me know. Spillanthus decision. Okay, I like this. So I'm also going to close my eyes. You can if you want to, and you can just kind of connect to the energy of decision and see what comes up for you. Feel free to share. But I'm hearing that the lotus is tight. I talked about that in my daily reading today, about how tension kind of lingers in and around our space. It also lingers in our energy field. So we were just talking about cleaning and clearing out energy, shifting our vibration and our thought process. This is saying that our physical bodies are going to be feeling these changes that we're experiencing. Okay, so as I was already saying, that we want to feel comfortable when we're shifting out of things. So if you're noticing that your back is sore, that your shoulders are sore, you have neck tension, you might have a pulsating tension headache. I know I've been feeling a lot of pressure. I just had my second vaccination. You might feel like a lot of hot and cold. So what's happening here is often we're forgetting that there are sensations in our bodies that are speaking to us. So aside from preparing for the new moon and also working around that full moon energy, trust that your body is a signal for what is going on, like emotionally and physically. Therefore, what can I say to and about myself that's going to make me feel better to start moving myself forward? Okay. So, yes, affirmations are going to be exceptionally important. The other thing, too, is if you have fear, fear is going to linger in your body as well. So, when we literally are nervous about something, our whole body is going to clench up. So, again, what are you saying to and about your body? Remind yourself to also take action on the things that you want to attract. So we often will hear, okay, I'm going to do my new moon manifesting, my new moon ritual. But yes, take action and immediate creative action where we're getting all these upgrades to do something about it. Don't just wait. So the reason why you might feel tense is because it might be scary to make a step in the right direction. It might be really fearful. And you know what? If there wasn't fear, you wouldn't be human. And if there wasn't any fear, that would indicate probably that it's not a really big step, or even it could be a very positive direction. And there's fear because it's human nature to be scared of big change because our bodies don't really like big change. So we have to prepare ourselves for that decision. So I know what the decision is for myself. And I know that there's fear there for a reason, because I do think it's going to be pretty magical when I overcome that fear. And for me, the way that I work with fears is I do them in small steps. I don't just jump in. So I know I have to define what the fear is, and then I have to say, okay, what are some little steps that I can do to start kind of educating myself about how to overcome? What kind of videos can I listen to that will start giving me some advice? So explore some of my playlists, things like that. Do some of the Theta Healing downloads that I offer for free underneath my Theta Healing playlist, okay? I also have digital programs underneath robinshealing.com you can purchase. I do tons of healing and Theta Healing through those videos that you can watch at your own time. But those are the major things that are coming up for us. So if you feel guided towards sharing this out, if it's not too crazy for you, I really appreciate it. And also, I'm going to be doing a weekly reading, I think just on my YouTube as a live video. So I'm going to take a little break, just kind of recharge my energy and go back onto my YouTube, and you can listen to see what's coming up from, I guess it'll be the first, and not the first, it'll be from the 2nd to the 8th of August. So it'll really fall into place as to what I'm talking about here. And it'll give us the day-to-day kind of like forecast of what's going to be happening. And if you didn't watch the weekly for this week, it'll probably be helpful for you as well. I highly, highly recommend always reflect back to those weeklies and just see like how your days have been going. New moon energy is all about reflection as well. So if we aren't kind of being proud of ourselves for the days that have happened previously, for not being grateful for all these wonderful blessings, then you might find you're not as likely to attract the new, because again, it's a vibrational thing. Okay, thanks so much again. Take care. Bye for now. And Trina, enjoy your birthday.